Okay, so we're going to come into a Vrksasana action, and we're going to take the knee to the wall. Now I'm going to be standing a distance away from the wall that will enable me to put my knee there. Now for me, I'm going to use a belt because my foot is slipping. So the belt is going to come around the ankle. Lift that foot up as much as possible. So you're going to hold the belt in the opposite hand. So I need to move in a little bit so that my knee can come to the wall like that. So let's do that one together. You have to fiddle around with your distance because everybody will have a different thigh length and a different level of mobility in the hips. So lifting that right foot up into the left groin. Now, you don't want to be swiveling like that, all right, because that will twist your knees. So you have to take the knee to the wall at whatever angle it needs to be in order for you to keep this leg straight and strong and facing forwards. So the knee just gives a little bit of extra balance. Thigh back, outer hip in, lengthening, groin to knee, lift your chest and breathe. Stretch down with the fingers, lift up with the chest and activate this inner thigh on your standing leg. Releasing and going to the other side. So now left leg up to the wall. So whichever leg you haven't done before, if you are not on the same leg, that's fine. Just do each side. Outer hip in, thigh bone back on the standing leg. And you can use the opposite hand to lift that inner ankle up, press with the foot, resist with the inner thigh, have the knee to the wall. So the knee to the wall is not encouraging you to move that knee back, because if you do that, you will twist the knee of the standing leg, which we don't want. What this knee to the wall is encouraging you to do is rotate this thigh bone in the socket and lengthen from the inner groin to the inner knee. So we're working on the groins and the hips in this action. And breathing. Okay. And releasing out of the pose. Stand in Tadasana. Re-establish. Fine inhalation, fine exhalation. Imagine that the heel bones are growing roots into the ground. So you're anchoring down into the ground. Get your toes really spreading, soles of the feet opening out. Okay, well done. So we're going to come now for a reclining action, supine action. It's possible that you'll need a belt for this. If you have got a hip replacement, then this is not a good action for you. If you have a hip replacement, then just sit in this action, just gently opening out that region like that. Okay, those who have not got a hip replacement can see, can you cross your right leg over your left? You can hold onto your shins or onto the outer foot bones. Now, this is often done incorrectly. Some people may need to have a foam pad underneath the back of the head to just lift up, because it does tend to tip you on into this position. If you're holding your shins, that's no problem. Now, those who are holding the outer edges of the feet, you take your hand underneath the arch of the foot and hold onto the outer foot bone, and then you flex your foot on each side, like that. If it's difficult to hold on to your feet, you can always work with a belt, maybe you can hold on to one foot and not the other, so you can always hold on here and then take a belt around that one like that. So maybe use a pad or a blanket under your head. Take your hands, hold on either to your shins or to the outer foot bones, flex your feet and rest your head down. Now for those of you who don't feel anything very much in this, you can roll slightly. We've got the right leg over the left leg. So the right leg is on top of the left leg. And if you don't feel anything very much, you can roll slightly to your left. That will intensify the action. And breathe. Keep the feet flexed. Don't use the flexibility in the ankles to get these actions. All right, releasing, going to the other side. Left leg over the right, so it might be a little trickier this time. And again, you can always use a foam pad if it makes it a little more doable. As I say, you don't want the throat being stretched in this action. Fine inhalation, fine exhalation. Okay, and releasing and rolling to your right side.